Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. I'm taking a short break from my shorts video. Yeah, it sounded better in my head. Because we're going to talk today about a little known game called Anthem, produced by BioWare, published by EA. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It had a lot of hype a long time ago. Well, it feels like a long time ago now anyway. And we've recently heard the news that it's being canned. Not before time, might I add. I've seen a lot of mixed opinion online, mostly around the same sort of sentiment as me, in being quite glad, I guess, that this has happened. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no issue with Anthem per se. It's not anything that has interested me, and it's not really a sort of game that is targeted towards me either. So, from a personal point of view, not really all that fussed. But from a sort of game industry point of view, as someone who frequents and plays the odd video game, I sort of feel as though this is good news for the industry as a whole, because unfortunately, you know, EA is notorious for its decisions in terms of buying up game studios and taking all the good stuff and throwing away that game studio. Rest in peace, Codemasters, of course. That's a totally different topic, but there you go. And you know, BioWare was thrust onto this particular project with little guidance, with a lot of, I presume, a lot of money. I think you can tell that a lot of money went into it, but little guidance, little direction, and no real semblance of a story or what they wanted from the game as a whole. You know, this thing's been in development for much longer than it's been out. I mean, I can't remember when it was, but it was at the end of Mass Effect 3, if that's correct. And they even, you know, pulled people off of the Dragon Age stuff, pulled people off of the Mass Effect games, and Andromeda suffered horrendously because of this just lack of creative direction, lack of creativity that went into Anthem. I don't think it's the fact that the people who worked on it didn't have creativity, it's that there was no vision. There was no sort of overarching point to it, I guess. In many ways, it almost feels like a clone of Destiny when Destiny doesn't even know what it is. Realised, just alienated a load of people there. But the point remains that it was just an absolute cluster F from start to finish, and sometimes you have to cut your losses. I would have preferred them to do it before all of this. I never got on board with the hype for Anthem, didn't really see the appeal in it, but you know, then again, I'm not the target market, of course. So hopefully EA learns from this. They let BioWare do what they should be doing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Andromeda would have been any better, but it definitely couldn't have been much worse. Dragon's Inquisition was pretty good. Once again, that suffered from Anthem as well. So from what I gather, we're going back to more Mass Effect, which is fine by me. Wish them luck. I hope it's good. But my expectations are quite low. So what I will say is, thank you, Anthem. You've hopefully taught us all a very valuable lesson in hype. Cyberpunk has also taught us a valuable, and No Man's Sky and other games by EA. Not they're by EA, but other EA games has also taught us that lesson. It's like we keep learning the same lesson over and over again and expecting things to change. I'm sure there's a quote around that. There definitely is. So, in honour of Anthem, I've printed off a nice, well, my coloured ink's going, but I printed off a nice little memoir to them, their nice logo, which is one of the few creative things that they did. I also have my waste paper bin, and now we can resign Anthem to the dustbin of history. Goodbye, Anthem. Yeah, I know, that was a waste. I apologise. Thanks for watching though. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts on Anthem or anything EA related down below. That'd be much appreciated.